Well, welcome to a good afternoon. After finally, here are the two teams that are going to go to the World Cup in 2026. And then we are seated for a post-mortem breakdown analysis of everything that went on in Atlanta. But even away from that, there's some more on the transfer market. Arsenal for have gotten the best player in the Belgian league. Or a player over very place, Leandro Trossard. What's the detail? Chelsea phone have been hit with a roadblock for their left back. But then again, the quest for a midfielder has taken Chelsea back to Italy. This time not Atalanta, but in Roma. You better detail analysis now. How big of a player is Enzo Fernandez? How great is Lionel Messi? And then now, what is the backstory behind the backstory? Barca and Saints saying, Madrid and Saints saying, would Madrid come back to Enzo Fernandez? The celebration and doesn't mean that Enzo Fernandez will not go on to be a player for Football Club Chelsea next season and play in England. And now, a lot I need in the analysis. And I'm a gentleman. Boys, look for two separate codes. May catch you. If you follow those who know what you mean big money, and now boys do FSK 9 odds, 10 odds, consistent. The boys are picking money. The other day was 13 odds. And they go again consistent to money. And the codes now are ready in the description of the video. Go and pick it up and give yourself a big chance at winning something on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I'm in the description of the video below. And let me say thank you first of Yesu Spare Parts Glass Shop, Open Car Spare Parts, Papa El Kruma, Yesu Moho, and our MOB Clothing. Jordan Fashion, Ever Palm Kaftan, but I top and now all of those ones say the amount. The BBI come. I'm with a gentleman, Mr. Akowa, Deputy Birthday Boy. So no did birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm not maybe I'm a magma.
Oh, man, no, baby boom.
No. You know, Kofa, yeah, budgets.
Oh, okay.
You know, say, we are kind of position here.
Creative director.
One was actually head of graphics. Was a creative director, no. One a lead creative director, ban the graphics. Yeah. Imano Usu.
So, aka Andre.
Andre. You want for picture to so now. Oh, back camera, you know, you share about FMS for your creative director. Andre. Imano Usu.
Andre.
And the picture is the work of free.
Imanaga's wife farmer.
Fresh boy.
Okay. Guess no so have
I'm check it.
They are compasses.
Imanaga's there so benwa.
No assist.
Of sudden assassin button cried.
And it's also that's a good.
It's a creative
director. But Charlie guys, if you've been seeing all the thumbnails on the Four Post podcast, thumbnails, you know, a lot. In fact, every graphic that we do, everything that comes out, trust me, it's animals in one day. Oh no, not only not your crash or bear not. He does excellent stuff. It's my birthday, and for me personally, I'm very appreciative of him. And I'm a catcher and I say his hard work cannot go down the drain. Meaning, if not for anybody, because of humanity, we will grow. He will be able to enjoy the fruit of his labor. And see, from all of us, boys, will be but this is personally for me. Happy birthday. And 1,000 series on me up.
You want me say?
Happy birthday to you, ma. A friend is a story the cupcake penunya. But 1,000 series. But guys, it's my birthday. What do you have to say to him now? Starting from the
utility guy.
See, you're fast, man.
Okay.
Junior said,
You ma happy birthday. Yanko Puncha.
Sorry, one nipa.
Once any media man is on your time, no, but she need na count a marriage man. Cause happy birthday. Yanko Puncha or Pana, Bibia Biano. And cause by time no, actually me. Why, Mr.
Oncho.
Oh,
analysis watcher.
Oncho.
Bianna. Me come and call no canon chairman. Be any day. Chairman, oh, boss, baby.
We said, many man a bath.
Guy, Panama,
and 8 years. The make a chance in Yakupo. Now, my dream pan on Gusuan for mobile.
Now, to all of those people that came that day, you open the two people that are still here. That is true. Zima, lack of saying Yakupo, Stony.
Oh, Imadi, or no, any Majuanada. So,
Wow,
me have first day, no to be shia mwase.
No, check my direct.
Imadi adwuma de waye ni nyina. Ti wo hwe adwuma bi ekoso ha. E ba no digital adwuma bi a he is the one behind it. God will bless you and give you more money.
Oh, we should actually happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's you guys, Michelle. You just tune in now, please. The very first comment we want to see from you is for you to wish Emmanuel Owusu, Emmanuel happy birthday for us. He's our lead creative director. If there will ever be any other creative director here ever in future, still, Emma is going to be the leader. I want to say a big thank you to him. Michelle, help us wish Emmanuel happy birthday. Emma, the video, no, then maybe they are branding Argentina for some back and forth. You guys who are banting there, so also can be now kind of predicting Martin Boss times. Football is never standalone. Football is a sport, but it's intertwined within a very like living fiber. Yeah, and football won't be. And Argentina and Spain rivalry dates as far back as 1982, where the first Falkland War was fought. Now, Falkland, again, I didn't want to do this production here, so I know that. But if you go into your messages again, you find an image of the, or you can search for Falklands War. You get an image of the map of Argentina. There is an island in Argentina. Technically, in Argentina, is an island. Argentina claimed that to be theirs. But in 1982, England and then owned that militarily. So if you go to Ukraine, like what currently Vladimir Putin is doing to Ukraine, the Crimea area, Vladimir Putin wants to annex it as part of Russia. But Ukraine wants to say, so UK did something like that to Argentina in 1982. And Argentina for almost 6,000 people. They killed them. That is the basis of the England-Argentina football. Now you understand. Because 4 years after that, England and Argentina met in the quarterfinal of the World Cup in 1986 at the Azteca. Yeah. That is where Diego Armando Maradona scored the hand of God. Yeah. And then the best goal ever to be scored in the history of football, according to a lot of people. Of our free center circle. It was against England. And then, when you read the extensive explanation of a lot of Argentine history makers about football, when they talk about the Falklands War, almost say Diego Armando Maradona can say the hand of God. That hand of God, he essentially said, the England for the Falklands War, Falklands Islands, for them to get success was with that hand of God. Now,
that's the so that was England for calm.
Exactly. So the Falklands Islands in Spanish they call it the Islands de Malvinas. It's a macho Las Malvinas son Argentinos. The Malvinas is ours. In fact, in a post-match interview, Rodrigo de Paul, you see, this thing FIFA will sanction them in just a couple of days. FIFA best sanction them because FIFA allow Iran for the Islamic Republic flag now. FIFA allow Israel flag in this World Cup. This one, no fan could bring it. On all les ventes, les choses, and this Argentina for in terms of kits at the bar. And FIFA will sanction them. ABI and still FIFA will sanction them. They will take some money from them. After the game. Can you believe that Rodrigo de Paul called post-match press conference? He didn't hide. Rodrigo de Paul say, or catch Europa. Sir, island of Malvinas, and for every Argentine boy, when they play against England, it will forever be part of the things they fight for. So I'm not saying that that's the only thing, but it's the small things like Lacombe says, the national anthem, and to be fair, I'm sure the English also knew. Yeah. For the English, they also were not pushovers. In that 30 minutes, first half, say England, say Argentina, so many they also chose Messi, no, because now they say Messi. They also show them that, and I think that both teams wanted to exert dominance.
Yeah.
In Argentina was successful, England. If England were successful, they would have beaten Argentina plenty. So it was neutral. Nobody exerted dominance. And then the game went on. I just think that when the other part of the game came to play, Thomas Tuchel was embedded in the first part of the game. Too much. Like, the game is psychological, it's emotional, plus tactical. When you get back wrong, you have a problem. The two differences in temperament of Linus Scolani and Thomas Tuchel for me is what won the game for the Argentines. Because Linus Scolani on the touchline, even after scoring the winning goal, no one is it. But Thomas Tuchel was constantly going back and forth with fourth officials. He's embedded in the bats when it comes to Parkinson. But Linus Scolani is so cool. Like Lionel Messi, Parkinson. When everybody's hysterical, Lionel Messi lays in the boots. No, Jude Bellingham, then like you can tell that they are calm when the other people are angry, but the leaders are calm in planning in their head. I think a honor and England for honor with Thomas Tuchel, and this is the interview that I'm talking about. It was in Spanish. I'm sure say by the time he answered Canada, a little bit too late, but he was asked. A flag was seen that said Malvinas are Argentine. He said, and they will always be Argentine. Rodrigo de Paul. Yeah. It was clear. Plus, what was that? Paredes. Paredes. It was clear. It's the Argentina for chief. But what they were fighting for within 90 minutes was bigger than what the English were fighting for. And sometimes yeah.
The history of Argentina. Into that. Yeah. Into Akrano, some couldn't dream to be shower an enemy. History cry and never history.
I read something again last night that said that Nientia in 1986 almost shared alternative blue no was that not Argentina colors normal sea blue on the boy and on another flag, but because we defeat England for the almost just our flag nation. So they thought that okay, then in wearing a jersey, yeah, instead the normal blue, they said the navy blue no rather. The navy blue gave them success. He gave them success again, and decided to last night again, navy blue again.
This is the castle. This is now who say share it.
Boss,
this year they about
even before the game, you know, Argentina fan requested for on my first kit, you know, because 1 per second kit, you know. It's not more requested.
It been your time for that JC history, you know. But when say remember the 4 history about JC, almost say white. Now say that 3 lines in a black beard, they be a cut roughless. They be a cut roughless. 2018 after Ronaldo, yes, say. Mbappe first in yes, say profitless. Barcelona for say red and blue. Barcelona for 2008 2009. I'm say just na chimney in red and blue. I'm the jet treble domestic one. I'm sabeji European. I'm be say Hansi Flick first season. I'm say jet treble domestic. Satan no team in you. Nenye. Jesse Kasarov. What vivid analysis on Jesse better no what.
But in the second half, England their first goal. Then what happened? Then Argentina was better. Also, one Jin desire Thomas took a mistake.
Me Jin say Twitch name.
So what happened? Tell us.
Honestly, me when he said the Namusi canon, it was game of emotions. And at that point, you know, took your home, you be and say, even at this point, you know, go na bano. See, you be only Argentina for the Bono Crana, yeah, more than enough spaces on security because they haven't Messi at some point with make changes, no. So the only thing I know, John, is that then at this point, they manage a game no minutes in our can because after all, the real game no possession here 90-10 against England. Now England are qualified to the next stage of the competition now. England for number so much qualified to the next stage of the competition. So my problem is the coach managing the game wasn't the problem. But what happened is the players lack concentration on the pitch. And that was one thing one of English legend no Omokanura. Say against Mexico no. Similar thing English national team was there. They went to Mulidi and no much I say hope. And at that point, you know, a semi-final game against a previous world champion Argentina. Not only at that point, not psychological hope, then they are going to overcome you in the game. So for me, Tuchel managing the game wasn't the problem. The idea of bringing defenders like Dan Ben as we consider into the game to manage the game wasn't the problem. But the problem was the psychological aspect of the English players. And the Momu lose the game, no. And even after the equalizer, no, Omu not lose focus. Because no Omu was Argentina for not game him too much. Now, first thing they initiative, the whole comeback, no, was the ball na call, cross na call that was picked for that form, no. And I requested some cooling break, no. Yeah. That moment not to miss a ball at home so. So coach in the only any part. And it's not to jump so be to say mistake no no. Because only any part say game ni too open sir. And any game when you total control over the Argentine team be account. Then let me manage the game. I have a chance to be man my second goal to kill the game. So I just say psychological aspect of the game now. Argentina for use beat English team no.
But you see, Mark, somehow I may agree with Mark. But you see, I feel like said Thomas Tuchel and decided so to defend it. It was the players and I'm gonna copy with how I'm dominating on the field. Because after that no way game, you know, Thomas Tuchel be think about lack of concentration in players no. Emma Thomas Jude Bellingham every reply and say a situation no more yes sir. Onimpefe say England against Mexico. England against Norway for about 20 minutes. I'm going to call off. Game no money mo bio. Norway no. Just about efficiency and Norway for any. Come kill a game no. 20 minutes. England for me call off and then we say see. And at the point in time after scoring no, and England for defend. Me ni set Thomas to catch up some good defend it. But because of say situation no lack of concentration and no mentality no. And I'm Thomas to who say now oh yeah they are place situation with some of final more. And say I'm find a way to cope. And I'm for defenders because at that time Argentina for up pull 2 threats. Bakuba ba and bakuba po. Ni nyina so was crossing. Tie na sad say sana situation e be dia. And I'm for defenders or more wamra no mepempem because me there players na some person about this game. Enti be obi e blame Thomas Tuchel me tie say because on him manage be say that be the command manager. But me who say the man ko hear that substitution. E did that defenders by na more cast on because of the players. Omo Lucy be after scoring. And so no one say okay, situation me about there. Now players they may be a defend no me defend. Any man my players mra. That threat na Argentina for pull no betima stop it. That is a for we man me the Dambemba, me the Konsaba. E be 4 center backs. Rainbow betima pimpimbi. Intina man fam na fan ko bia na fa konko wi. So I think say Thomas Tuchel problem no honom there. But I think say the amount problem in our chance and the players lack of concentration and that one mentality now. Against Mexico, against Norway, and against Argentina. And after the match, Jude Bellingham can say, "Was one team mobile win fan final. Final no, come on, can spend some trainer upon that mentality be there."
Yeah, me Obiant me and convince me that say took a huge part.
No, I don't say I should be good because
see, in the first half, open game in any boy. It was even hard for Argentina to create chances in the first half. Although they dominated much of the possession, but it was very difficult for them to, find like clear-cut chances on meeting my day, and they are good opportunities. In the second half, now see the time our Oye changes. He realized his mistakes because I will never say players no a decision to defend because you are the man on the touchline. Assembly can be out to the players piano. It will take an effect. So meaning that everything that the players are doing on the pitch, you need to control it. So while controlling the meaning you are giving your go ahead to them to continue with whatever that they are doing. Or did that change by bringing in Eric Konsa and Damben Muninano. Before say the leading goal back from Argentina, no, he then again brought in another attackers. Meaning say he saw the mistake that he did. So he wanted to adjust to get the equalizer very early and start giving the accuracy. So meaning that everything that he did after say Argentina equalize a penalty, he saw he said no, it's a problem me allowing the players to play that defensive kind of play. He did everything wrong, especially in the second half.
How great of a player we know of Messi? How great of a player is Enzo Fernandez?
Enzo Fernandez, I said it really surprises me because Oba Chelsea, this kind of ball that is playing for Argentines now, I don't see it at Chelsea.
Ako Obo, Obo the same football. Because you know what, Chelsea team, no, he's literally the one who's carrying the team. So when Enzo doesn't play well, see, Enzo has given us 20 plus goals and assists in the season before.
Yeah.
If Enzo was in Madrid, why? I'm not saying that 20 plus goals and assists in all competitions in Kenya Ballon d'Or convo as a midfielder.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Enzo Fernandez, me Argentina boy Musa Enzo Boshi. Enzo Mbo gidi. For Chelsea under Maresca, chief, wow, he should connect plays, to build up plays, to progress the ball, everything.
Like
I just think that
he's a very good
as England, the scrutiny is too high, plus team may struggle. Anything I may matter. If Madrid will pay the money, I'll forever be in love with Enzo. Uncle Madrid. I don't know how you see Enzo as a player.
The Biameka
I
say
know about Jude Bellingham from
Also on into.
Argentina them
And not Obu Jude Bellingham.
Argentina
Senior,
them
there were
going
three set of
Argentina
there
them
were
going
three set of midfielders
Argentina
on the
them
field
going
of play. Even Leandro Paredes was Jude Bellingham.
Argentina them going
The poor Jude Bellingham.
Argentina
There's
them going
always a walk up our ball.
Yes.
Argentina on the day.
I
Senior,
think
two matches ago against Norway, when Jude Bellingham played the football, we all came here, we gave him his flowers.
Them.
Argentina,
Argentina them going.
Messi, there's Argentina they win here.
Messi David.
Messi, if you want to give Messi a shout, it means Argentina wins him. You ain't come Messi.
Oh, let me can say when I can't say. Say what's on my back.
Why?
Pedro, she said, we tell me so.
What do you done?
No, what's on? I didn't do what's on. You see, you see, Enzo Debbie America said, "That the proof and the good no." Or where teams are more so any players in the central midfield team dia. Proof and no one. Until more players throw more that proof and Enzo one. And more aggressive. Yemfa born into form. Yen show. Yen pass. Ni na will be very 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 good player. And minim Argentina for no omu wura that Argentina gi cinema. Minim ade a ka kyerɛ mu trim ni ade a wo gi cinema room. Because Tagliafico ball born in Leon pa ne de o kyerɛ wa Argentina no. But you see, a great player. Said the Biamaka san. And again, that conversation means and the market as a great union drawn. Minim the Ohia and what do great. Meaning a bibu and a Champions League.
Because when you agree to me, see, he may feel this or you walk up in the account.
But that's how walk up wajibi.
Or Jenny me do dear.
Me no answer on that account.
Players are about man.
Never find out Sunday.
But we have the final.
They also we see bad things.
Oh, very good. Enzo, time I'm who no. The first season of by Chelsea after the World Cup or by Chelsea. Already not Chelsea team no struggle, but Enzo came into the team.
I'm sure at the time we had not met, but I'm sure at the time people had said almost everybody. Want to banjo player though. Chelsea are going to play
that season, only an outstanding player no Chelsea team. Chelsea wasn't good, but not outstanding.
Chelsea for no bar for now fans in the weekend.
Maybe more
analyst. You don't say fan Nibika. Now I know here other Madrid fans. That's why as an analyst you have to look beyond the fan. Because I'm a Chelsea fan too. But as an analyst, Chelsea fan because of the repetition, so we are not watching football. We emotions. Mr. Chelsea Bobo, we are. First 30 minutes, you don't want to sit next to me at Chelsea. Because I'm talking as a fan. But beyond that, that's it. And then has been top.
Yeah. So me won't know.
Madrid for also 20
million.
That
is profile back. Enzo Fernandez.
150 bay.
Yeah, reverse.
That season, no about more as a number 6. Time when Chelsea struggle no passing very well but Enzo and they say Enzo do that level where I'll perform very well all around now thanks to Maresca and Maresca now Enzo I see and the Enzo Maresca now you say sometimes the Enzo bought 10 Enzo as a number 8 as a number 6 into a developing player man by all around midfielder so right now no yeah better say no na Fiifi if say open Enzo as a controller Abenyano open as a goal scorer Abenyano and I open in creativity so Benyano. It's a Maresca and box to box.
But I think he flourishes more as a number 10. That is what I've realized. Not only because World Cup, I think he has scored only 2 goals. He's not scoring in the World Cup, but whenever he's playing at the number 10 position, you feel the.
Me, I rather play zone 8.
8, yeah.
That's what I want Lavia to be fit. That's why I wanted Xhaka to come. Now Chelsea 6 on the 6. No about Caicedo 1-8, Enzo another 8. I said the man without the boys more. Enzo Kobasa. Like McAllister and Enzo. Then you have Paredes or deposits.
But Enzo Fernandez, the baby money guy be didn't come with man.
Obey important.
Important
than you know But that is Bali down. No now the thing is that player not so mad anyway. So there was some who are going to see England of Wagaton Casaro.
Say no there. And the
one said na Chelsea only post picture on the celebration.
I'm going to delete it.
Within 2 minutes.
England
Chelsea within Jones. So we have my stadium game. Delete.
Now Chelsea social media and I'm going to pay image be image in the two.
No, you see, me, I think they should have kept it there because Chelsea is a global brand.
In England,
Argentina on Chelsea for.
Yes, but you can use the majority of the fans of the stadium here.
Granted, but there is no way fan after 2 days in Rio can be free.
And the fans.
I'll go delete it. I like it. But of course, Enzo Fernandez is a corner. You say Pep Chaveria
Yedika come first one, I come second one. First one almost released was 12 million. After the almost 21 million, then you call almost 42.
Let's go for more pebble.
Robert Carlos, the highest sale of a player 8.4 million.
And me minim de arrive for no more sir. Me minim de cause me be di arrive for mama me arrive for players be a good on me to near me to play a pan we are we am because on a normal player package 25 million they can make sense.
28 years.
Selling club, man.
There be come on
Selling club as them.
Nipa bomb. Na bi o. Ti asem. Nottingham Forest Elton Elliott for 139 million na. Busa won say Nottingham Forest no checking the stocks as a club. Na check Rayo stocks as a club. Sa no man na account you. Now Rayo person will turn Chevaya 28 years match
e be some person beton.
You have allowed the player to be training alone. So meaning say one man that free one so bet many other clubs akasa. It's not Rayo the training ground so.
Omo
Training separately. Entire thing was all man dey on here so complex now as it. No.
Me when say at this point, you know, Rayo for no around 30 million, 35 million. So mu raise akọ 42. Na Chelsea for no ending command bia o ma bargain price na be do 35-30 million be. And Rayo for no pay.
You don't forget it because me I see that we even have options currently at the club a bit on Mabo.
left back.
But Rayo for no stop.
But I think there should be options. I think Chelsea should be able to go into the market and find options. One of the best things about transfer market is that don't ever look like we are desperate.
Yeah, desperation.
Now at this point, maybe pay bad tactics from teams, but if Chelsea can activate Pep Chaveria telling Rava Kona so on Bobby and Cranky, I'm going to go to the fee.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks. Say almost Enzo the one who signed Madrid Bay. Time best when Enzo returning to train on Ibiza.
Oh, Chile.
Say Ibiza on the Madrid phone as sponsor the trip Ibiza or she would do.
Then you friend on she with Ibiza. Then you go yes ma do move hand.
Oh, friend I got you. Miss me move.
Yeah, how about the Sunday?
No, man, no.
They were talking
I
go for the project.
Yes, after when we came back from France, from the World Cup, Chelsea are looking to add Manu Kone. I think he has been on a lot of teams' radar, including Chelsea. Manu Kone. I don't know how good Manu Kone is going to be for Chelsea, but I mean, maybe with the injury of Romeo Lavia, I don't mind Manu Kone as part of it.
Now, didn't come about number 6 here. Now, my Enzo I had that in the boss to boss. I demand number 18, and this guy fitted that profile. Who's it? Me is if say Romeo Lavia available. Say the Debbie.
This is no buy. That's all you look for.
Say, no, yes, this day I know I could pray.
Why say you know Ashley Young? Yeah, but statistics in Bia. Program kakre Bia no kwakotena.
Ambo, if say me
play Felon Mendy.
No, this one.
I'm trust. I'm really coming to visit. I'm wearing glass man.
All right, you see, missing me. Love my friend. Me one of those players are me friend. I manage when you born the ball. But availability is a problem for. And when your man kuno no bet man bobe 2 seasons no pro. How you be?
Manu Kone.
Masa uchabo. I think say me say love your anything me ya kofana bra. No me say.
I don't know what to make of Manu Kone.
I think so.
With also Valentin Bako coming.
Yeah.
The Chelsea now have Valentin Bako or versatile with my Fiifi. Then Manu Kone.
But the Chelsea profile as 6. Then maybe allow Enzo and Caicedo to come in India. This guy. I think the profile no on the Carlos Baleba and a year similar. So the Chelsea senior we are now we have Baleba the Brighton phone.
We need good on the ball.
Yeah. So I think the Manu Kone no World Cup no the white chain has been solid for the French midfield. The only game one chance you know French national team no when they are losing.
France.
While holding French midfield in the power why are they but I don't know when they say they are no or bar Obewo di ni kama, but asking so beba Chelsea so amana be fan so. It's another faster.
Different story.
I don't say different story. It's a different story. But unya no now Obankwa na fa dia solid guy no unya.
Well, we'll see if Branch friend Manu Kone but come for the second bid about Chelsea for Chalobah. Chelsea have turned it down. Net almost 30 million. Chelsea have turned it down.
Some Chalobah, my
I'm jumping 40 million.
40.
No say when Anton.
Chalobah 40.
Me who's a 14 year body amunji.
Yeah,
What they reasonable, but
Omo university scan. Omo got top. O jelo kra mala kra mo be bench center back. Not to another center back. Obetimi level ko la compete.
But the crowd, you come and compose.
Yeah, very calm. When I watched the last
Very
time,
calm. Just
it was very good. It was good.
very, very
It was
good.
good.
Yeah, just like the pace I'm having problem, but when come and compose. Under pressure, quote me, yeah.
I didn't say so. PC games in there. Chelsea say Barcelona or then in line be ni mu pina bo atonechi. They be on Chelsea no who defend in mid block. So definitely on they be or in defensive positions na e man come make be.
Oh, you good.
Pace dey any problem.
Or come and compose. And now they are
Pace
one
no
one
problem.
everybody.
So Chelsea phone him say Crystal Palace for the Belgium for La Croix. And I'm so called Champions League kakra won.
It makes sense yeah, but come up on to Village no. It makes sense on better. Be
if probably maybe more other options.
Oh no, who's a OTA from DiMaggio, they are ready to close the deal even after a second offer. They're 29 point something. Just someone for being calm. And they're ready to add more for.
I'm back getting maybe about 35.
I'm 14.
And I think it's almost here.
40 is 40 is okay.
And I will say you're turning saying a pure profit from academy.
Yeah.
And
It be books.
it's pure profits are not only 35 straightforward.
You are
I don't know what
Badiam.
The other best of time out there top center.
When you problem, you need to eat. Casado that's to club.
Casado Frankie no.
There is no problem.
There be any trans emergency. Basa for them say man kwa ebia injury setting na nya midfield ebia. But there so born the end also. Born there say no so ba.
almost 30 years.
Laporte also
Alvarez na. Alvarez no ba Barca.
Someone's money can to 80 back. Is it expectation ka ba na ebi anka.
Say na me ni
na
now me ni
Ade.
now me ni udi come me say the Barca player the World Cup beba. Say no the problem. Alvarez the beba na say la me.
Alvarez so in play.
Yeah, striker no want to go for who. Yeah, striker to go for. Striker want to go for.
Momo striker want to go.
No, no.
That is so striker.
Yeah, striker.
Ila se Kuku the beba na Enzo.
Enzo the beba. Kuku o de come Madrid.
Debbie. In the book
I'm gonna be
a Chelsea player.
I'm gonna be this guy.
I'm
gonna be this guy.
Ibinya everyone saying.
And then when Madrid need be baby I be body claiming. Say don't see claiming no.
I say almost fair no ya Chelsea player.
Don't see claiming no.
When they say oh
no Madrid for them be postino say Kukurela fine.
And so oh you play just be sikane o me benya de o mu ne benya. Chelsea for the best guy. And the
And a club for midfielder Belgium for best attacker. A brand here friend of Christos Zolis. Arsenal are going to sign him to replace Leandro Trossard. You know what him? The man was watching Zolis.
yeah,
Champions League, you didn't watch him.
Yeah.
Remember, Club Brugge had a very, very good Champions League.
Yeah.
He was the main guy in there.
They make come where this guy. They make carry Forbes. Forbes guy. They make carry. Oh man, you come watch it. I boy we are nation for. I want the money cash and two on the
He's a Greek international, 24 years.
Oh, okay.
Or left winger.
What more with that on my captain? Number 10 or the Zekra. Belgium match. Belgium boy, I know, but definitely. Say Zanakin was anyway. Tinti or my captain.
He's coming in to come and replace. First, Leandro Trossard was going to. So these are the teams are all buying more players or more updates. I don't know what that's going on at Madrid and Barcelona. Still more Chamberlain Alvarez now.
Alvarez they go switching.
And
now, news be I would say almost on 120 plus Mark Bernard. Meeting am say article for this serious.
Yeah, Mark Bernard. Yeah, Mark Bernard.
Say be
Mas almost almost pay you.
On paid be more.
On
say my Jimenez. And then also evaluate around 80 million. 97,000.
The only player I heard tell me interested. Fran.
87,000.
Fran, I'm saying so more interested.
Fran here article for interested in Fran. But
okay, now one
Luis Enrique is open. Once after so Lucy Goncalo Ramos. Super sub. Barca for 50.
100 plus Ferran.
Barca for 50.
There be 150 plus for run. Na for run, papa money.
Charlie,
One time,
Ferran Torres,
Nipa man the chance bit match.
I am running again
Oh,
you.
jai.
Yeah.
2 seasons was 39 goals.
I said, oh man, in some of my
Yeah, I can't find one. Any more hat. So
Basa club on a bad chances creation and no problem. Atiko no answer on creative back on. Say no cheer for the boy until be creative 1-2 man now say na.
Senior, yeah, selling club. Yeah, that's automatic. So be creative you should go.
on baby,
Maybe I won't fan.
Guys, this is where we're going to catch on an exciting morning, afternoon, now I'll see with the guys. I'm here tomorrow, so I will be back with some more. Bye-bye.